This one Tan Sri might have been involved in a corruption scandal amounting to billions since the 1990s. So MACC is looking into a contract between this company called SPANCO Sdn Bhd and the government that's apparently worth 4.5 billion ringgit to see if there's anything shady going on. You see, the government has been buying vehicles from SPANCO since 1993. But in 2018, contract between SPANCO and the government expired. And since this was a huge opportunity to do business with the government, 7 new companies joined the race to replace SPANCO. The new contract will run for 15 years, involve 12,500 vehicles, and will be worth an estimated 300 million ringgit annually starting after the 5th year. But to get the contract in the first place, these companies have to compete to offer the government the best price possible. In order to stand a better chance of winning the contract, Berjaya and NASA teamed up for this bidding war. According to the founder of Berjaya, Tan Sri Vincent Tan, Berjaya NASA had actually been picked for the contract in 2019. There was even a letter of intent, sort of an agreement to agree, issued to Berjaya NASA by the government. So supposedly, that was it. Berjaya NASA was going to supply vehicles to the government. But suddenly, 3 months after Muhyiddin became PM in 2020, the deal was given to SPANCO instead. Despite the fact that, according to Vincent Tan, the government would have saved 700 million ringgit if they signed with Berjaya NASA, which is about the price of 14,000 highest spec Proton Bezas or hundreds of bungalows in KL. It was also kinda sus that SPANCO coincidentally donated 2 million ringgit to the government in 2020 to fight against COVID. Understandably, Vincent Tan wanted to sue the government over this and filed a suit in 2023, with Taiping MP urging MACC to investigate the matter. That's probably why the MACC raided the home of a Tan Sri and several companies under him last month. Now, news sources haven't named the Tan Sri yet, but The Edge listed all of SPANCO's shareholders in their report of the case. And the only Tan Sri in that list is a guy named Tan Sri Robert Tan. Just FYI, Tan Sri Robert Tan was Malaysia's first and only distributor of Casio watches and calculators. And he also has stakes in multiple publicly listed companies. MACC has obtained the details of more than 100 personal and company bank accounts linked to the Tan Sri for further checks. And some of those bank accounts, believed to hold tens of millions of ringgit, have been frozen for further investigations. That's not all. MACC is also planning to summon a long list of people who are involved in the SPANCO government deal since the 90s as part of their investigations, including a former PM and finance minister, which means things are gonna get spicy. For now, we'll have to wait for more information from MACC side and see just how far this whole thing goes back. But what do you guys think? Should the government give contracts to whoever can give the best price? Or should they give contracts to companies who donate to them? Let us know in the comments and follow us for more chilly chats about spicy scandals.